is Embedded Chat 2023, and my mentor is Sidharth Mohanty. Like at the start, I would just like to thank Sidharth for always being there for me. Like in the middle, I was not really well, and I had to take a few weeks off. And Sidharth came out and he supported me really well during that time. So thanks a lot, Sidharth, for that. So moving on to my project, Embedded Chat. So what is it? So we had an idea that what if we can embed a Rocket Chat's channel into any website or app, and it will just take the look and feel of the app as if it were the part of the app, not powered by any third party. So that was our goal. So we start. Siddharth earlier worked on this embedded chat, and now we are together working on this project. So moving on to the project, like the first thing we had to do was to separate different components for the rocket chat, for the embedded chat. The first we separated API packages, and then first we separated the auth packages and the API packages. The benefits of this was that this can be used literally in any JavaScript web applications. No matter they want a chat application or just want to use Rocket Chat authentication for their app, they can use this packages. So the theming, this was the most important thing in our project. Like if we want any um, if we want the embedded chat to look like the part of the web application, we need to have a powerful customization options given to the developer. So we came out with two solutions. Like obviously embedded chat has a lot of components like the message, the toolbar, or the action buttons, or the emojis. So we came up with a props style overrides in which you can provide stylings as JS, and they will be overridden at the component level. So, and using custom style sheets. While we were developing our components, we added class names to each and every component, so that if we want to customize using a CSS style sheet, it could be achieved in that way also. I will like to give a demo on that. Yeah, we have a storybook built for the Rock embedded chat, for example, this. And we have a theme property, theme props. And in that, if we want to customize any component, we just provide the styles. Like suppose we want to do this black. Why it's not happening? Okay, this is chat input. This okay, it's needs to be JavaScript. Sorry, yeah, I can show you that. See, this I have applied to the box, so it's everywhere. Similarly, we can do that for message box, chat input, or the action button, or this anything we can do it with the style properties. So that was one thing we achieved. And the next thing, I would like to show you in real life what I'm doing with it. So as you know, you might not know, like I have built an esports platform 1 or 2 years back, and it is being used by many. So here is the website, and you can see that we have the embedded chat, and I have customized it to look like as it is a part of my website. You can see I can send a message. Yeah, I received it here in the Rocket Chat. Hey. So in that way, like for my use case, I'm using it for the esports community. There might be other use case for the embedded chat. If no one doesn't want to invest a lot of time in developing their own chat component, they can definitely use our embedded chat. So this is one of our theming use case for the embedded chat. Coming to the next task we achieved is the HTML embeddability. Like definitely we exported embedded chat for React applications. But what if people, those who are using um, WordPress or Ghost CMS or any kind of static website, how does they embed Rocket Chat, embedded chat? So in order to do that, we came up with this HTML embed feature. In that, you can just put the HTML codes into your website and the embedded chat will be rendered. So I would like to show you real demo. Like, this is a simple HTML website. I have just live servered it, and this is our Rocket Chat embedded chat. We can use this like so. I would like to show you the snippet for this component. Yeah, this is we only need to include this much of code, like the element in which we want to render the embedded chat, the embedded chat bundle, and simple a few lines of code, and boom, we have embedded chat with just few codes of HTML. Right. Coming to the next thing we achieved is the slash commands. Yeah. So slash commands are basically the one of the most important thing Rocket Chat has, since all the Rocket Chat apps has some kind of slash command registry for them, in which we communicate with the Rocket Chat apps. So it was one of our main goal to include slash commands in embedded chat. So this was the most difficult task for me, because most a lot of slash commands has involved UI kit, and for me, I didn't know how it worked, the how the UI kit updates its state, updates its view on clicking the button. So I dived deep into that, and went through the Fuselage UI kit, and how basically what events are fired when we click, when the UI needs to update it. So that was a most difficult task, and I had to implement the UI kit for embedded chat, and it includes a lot of codes. So I would first start with a simple slash command. Yeah, this is the simple one. And if you want to pass any parameter, like I want to kick Sahil, he is disturbing me. Yeah, I remove Sahil. And what if we want to um, fire any slash command that generates any UI, for example, the reminder app. Yeah, we have this. And what if we want to open a model and it is also being handled by it, right? So this UI thing was the most difficult part for me.
Or any questions regarding the UI library thing? Like, we actually thought that the component was like really getting very. Uh, mm, could you help me? Are you like speaking? Yasu, are you saying something? Or you're
No,
mute?
I believe Gazo is in the office, so he's
Okay.
distracted with
Okay.
something in the
Okay.
office.
Okay. Sorry.
No, no, I was talking about the project, but
Mhm.
yeah, but nothing useful for. I was explaining to the others.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
sorry, like
actually the size was like getting a very large, so we actually thought that we should shift to our own UI components and ship the ones that is required by the embed chat. So we actually thought to like redo the entire UI library. Like it's like sort of 16 fuselage components, but we are like not using fuselage. We are using normal div elements and native HTML elements, and we are like supporting style overrides and theming as a part of it. So it was like really useful because we can now extend stuff from there. Like let's say we want the Rocket Chat to have a styles support like matrix styling, or let's say some other WhatsApp like or Facebook Messenger type of styling. We can do that now by only providing a theme object, and like only providing those styles which are like required by the chat component. So we are like using 16 components. So and we are providing style overrides to all of them now. So it's I Abhinav, I'm
Yeah,
right,
yeah.
right?
Like I one thing I missed to
Mhm,
mention that
mhm.
we had improvements in authentication. Like suppose we have an application that uses Google authentication for logging in users, and with then we already have the Google token right with us, and by just by passing that Google token to the embedded chat, we can log in into Rocket embedded chat. So we don't need any other authentication flow for or any other authentication flow from the main authentication flow for embedded chat. So just pass the token and boom, you're already logged in. You don't need to re-log in again for the embedded chat. So in that way, with the theming, with the authentication, uh, we are able to achieve our goal, that is to look like as a part of the application or a website. Yeah. So in future, one of the most important thing we decided that we will be introducing embedded chat app for Rocket Chat, with which we will be able to configure embedded chat remotely. So that is our goal. So yeah.
Okay, so there was a question related to the motivation for the projects, and Sidharth already gave a few mentions, but I think we want to hear from you as well, Abhinav.
Yeah. Yeah. Like the first thing, like we want many developers need a chat for their applications, right? So developing a robust chat from the scratch will be a tedious task, and what if we can leverage out the robustness and the stability and scalability of Rocket Chat, and use that in our application as a part of our application. In that way, we can put more focus on the main goal of our application than the side features like chat and all. So I think when we are ready with the Rocket embedded chat, I think they will be loved by a lot of developers around the world for their website or applications. Yeah.
Nice. And another question was if the project used the embedded chat using fuselage components. So understand the question is, was it using the fuselage components? And
Yeah. Basically, we decided to use our own components. So when we started working on own components, we had a question: how does it look like the default components? So we decided that by default those components will look like fuselage. So and if the developer wants, they can provide the theme objects. They will provide the values in the theme object, and those will be applied to those components, and they will have a new look feel like I showed you, like in my website. It looked like it was a part of the esportsweb.in. So that is our goal.